Good evening, otherworldlies. This is Queen Juliana, your dark mask diva. I'm just enjoying a beautiful sunny day outside. It's nice to come outside and just sit outside the building and get some sunlight before I go in for the evening. So I love sitting out here. It's so nice. I hope the cars going by doesn't disturb the sound quality or anything like that. It's just nice to be outside sometimes. So I'm going to talk about giving people compliments and why it doesn't work out sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to talk about knowing your audience. Okay, so there are some people you just should not be approaching. All right, so I'm going to talk about like the first scenario. There are a lot of people who approach me on TikTok. Now, I'm going to talk about why I'm on TikTok. I want people to view my content and like my content. If you're on there, if you like my content, I'm going to like your content back. I may even comment on it, give you compliments on your content, but I'll like your content if you watch my content and you like it back, because to me, that's the whole point of being on there. Now, I openly state that, I'm engaged and all that other stuff, but if you're following me on my content, my profile is my first name and my last name. It doesn't say Dark Mask Diva or anything like that. It says my first name and my last name. Okay, so it's really obvious on there. It also says I'm engaged and everything like that. So everything about me is on my profile. Now, what happens is, apparently guys get on there, they see my picture, and then they just start flirting with me or whatever. And they're like, "Hi, beautiful," and blah, blah, blah. And they just go in and start flirting with me and all that stuff. They don't even like my videos. They don't even watch my videos. And if they did, they would see there are a bunch of videos, with me talking to animals and doing all that kind of stuff. But they would also see that there are a bunch of videos of me and my fiance. Okay, so, there are a bunch of videos of me also, but there are also a ton of me and my fiance. But they just go in straight away and start, trying to flirt with me and all this other kind of stuff. Well, I obviously ignore it because I'm on there so people will like my videos, not to be chatted up by all these dudes, right? But they just say, "Hi, my name is this. What is your name?" Okay, obviously my profile is my first name and my last name. Okay, so I don't even dignify that with a response. They need to look on my profile. Obviously it's my first name and my last name. On my profile it says that I'm engaged and all this other stuff. So I just ignore them once they start doing that. Okay, so if you're gonna get on social media and start asking someone what their name is when their profile actually states their name as the name of their profile, you need to quit being ridiculous. I don't know if it's a bot hacking their profile or what they're trying to do, but you need to stop doing that. So don't try to get on there and flirt with people and do stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna probably post this on TikTok, but ironically these people don't watch my videos. So, but people that do watch the videos are going to be like, "Yeah, I can relate because they're doing it to me too." They're doing it to everybody who has their profile picture up there. So here's another type of person you should not be approaching and complimenting. Any woman who's calling herself a feminist. All right, so I explained what feminism was in my video. All right, so that's what feminism actually is. But usually when somebody is calling themselves a feminist, you should probably not approach them and try to compliment them. Okay, I believe in women's rights. I believe that one reason I'm not in the workplace is because I know I'm not going to be paid as much as man. All right. My partner takes care of me. I stay home. But, you know, that's one reason I'm not in the workplace. I know I'm not going to be paid as much as a man. That's realistic. I'm one of those women. I don't believe you should go Dutch on dates. No 50-50. I'm just one of those women where I'm not a feminist. I'm not, you don't go 50-50. I believe men are supposed to protect. They're supposed to provide. I believe men are physically stronger than women. Okay, that's a very macho car. It's very loud. I want it to go away. Please go away, car. I hope you guys can still hear me. I'm going to talk very close to the phone. Please go away, car. Anyway, this is what happens when I try to make videos outside. So yeah, men are supposed to protect. They're supposed to provide. So when people, ask me if I'm a feminist, I say no, even though I believe in women's rights and all those other things. But when people think of feminists, they don't think of somebody like me. But I'm also receptive when somebody comes up and pays me a compliment, as long as it's not creepy, okay, and as long as it's respectful. But it's usually women approaching me, giving me compliments like, I like your style, I like your makeup, your hair is cool, and stuff like that. It's usually that kind of stuff. But men also approach me and compliment me, tell me that I'm very feminine and I'm pretty and all that other kind of stuff. So I'm not offended by compliments like that. But it's really hard to pay somebody a compliment when they are trying to be seen as equal. But I don't think men and women are the same. So, excuse me, allergies. So, you can't always pay someone a compliment when they identify themselves as a feminist, because they feel like they are being sexualized. Which brings me to another way that you are not supposed to pay a woman a compliment. Do not talk about her body parts. Don't talk about her chest. Don't talk about her bottom. Okay? Those are two things you should never talk about. Also, don't talk about her legs. Men sexualize these parts of a woman. Let's see, I'm gonna have to move this so I can see my eyes. Don't talk about those parts of a woman. That makes women really uncomfortable. As open as I am to being complimented, I don't want men talking about my body parts like that. If Etalon Zen wants to talk about me like that, I don't care, because he's mine. But if some random guy talks about me like that, I'm going to get upset. Okay, because that's actually harassment. That's creepy. No matter how good looking you are, no matter how much of a Chad you think you are, you can't go up and do that. I don't care who you are. To any woman, that's gonna make a woman feel really creeped out. You simply can't do that. If you're aggressively asking a woman if she's single, if she doesn't like you, she's gonna lie and say she is, or she's not. She's gonna tell you she's taken. You ask a woman if she has a boyfriend, or or whatever. If she's not attracted to you, she's gonna lie about it. Okay, and you're gonna never see her with somebody, and then you're gonna find out that she's single, and you're gonna be like, well, she told me she had a boyfriend, or she's married, or something like that. People are gonna go, no, bro, she's single. Okay, well, don't try to ask her out again. Don't try to, you know, don't try to keep complimenting her and make her like you. She's not going to, you know, or, you know, if she just kind of cringes whenever you try to tell her something nice, she's not attracted to you, okay? So no matter what you say to her, it's not going to work. You're not going to endear yourself to her. She's never going to be receptive to it because she's not attracted to you. So it's not going to work. In fact, it's going to make her mad. So, hey Talon. Oh, I see my man coming home. So, just keep that in mind. And I'm going to go and meet my man at home because I see him walking home. And I love you all. And I will see you in the next content. Bye-bye.